Hey guys, welcome back to Design Dreams. My name is Arshdeep Singh, and today we're going to learn how to create apps and landing pages with Figma Make. Figma Make is an AI tool by Figma where you can create prototypes just by using prompts. It is similar to other prototyping tools because it's a Figma tool. It binds directly into Figma ecosystem. It's useful for creating apps or any prototypes or landing pages which you might need to ideate or share designs quickly with your clients. Today we're going to make two types of designs. One is we're going to create an app that is habit tracking app, and the second thing we're going to create is a landing page for a local gym. In order to access Figma Make, simply come on the Figma landing page. Here you're going to select Figma Make as the type of file. Click Make. Once you do that, the tab for Figma Make will be active. In this tab, you can click this untitled text and give it any name that you want. Before I use any prompt, let's review what Figma Make can do by looking at these examples that Figma has provided. Click See More, and you can scroll up and down to see what exactly is possible. However, the possibilities are endless, but it's good to know what sort of complexity Figma Make can handle. So we have quite a variety of stuff that you can make. And if you want to do by category, you can look at prototypes. You could do web pages. You can also do games. That's quite interesting. You can do micro interactive games, something to do with personal, or to create your own landing pages or your resume also if you want to do that. And of course, you can make complex dashboards also. So let's begin creating our first prototype with the prompt. We're going to create a dashboard for our habit tracking app. It's quite important when you do prompting for any AI tool to give it as many details as possible. When I say details, first thing is you want to define the structure as to what kind of structure you're looking for. And second, you want to define the look and feel of your design. So let's begin. Create a dashboard for a habit tracking app. The first row is going to be AI notifications. So I'm defining row by row what I need in the dashboard. The second row should have a carousel with 3 KPIs which the user can navigate by clicking on the arrows or the bullets. So as you can see, I'm using some technical words such as carousels, bullets and arrows. So you need to know those technical terms to get most efficient results from AI. The third row is going to be a horizontal list of active habits which the user can scroll left or right. Of course, if you want, you can add more details, but as I mentioned earlier, it's important to tell the AI what sort of structure you're looking for. And the best way is to use the row format. Define row, what's going to be in the row 1, define row 2, what's going to be in the row 2, and define row 3 and so on. Now that's enough for now for the demo. Let's now define the look and feel. I want the look and feel of my app to be retro style with minimal colors and subtle gradients. Add imagery to engage users. Now our prompt is defined. Let's press enter and see what it comes up with. Alright, now our AI took a while, but it has created what I was looking for. It has given me a first prototype which I can now further expand on. But before I expand, let's see what else is possible in Figma Make and review the design. First up is the AI notifications as we wanted, and it's quite interactive as well. If I hover on it, it raises the card. The second one is the KPIs. Although not exactly I was looking for more of a graph sort of KPIs, but this is fine. If I want to iterate on it, I can ask it to add graphs as well. So that means the more details you give for each row is also going to add to your prototype. And the last row is the active habits, which is sort of giving us the progress of the type of habit. One is drinking water, read book, exercise, limit coffee, etc, etc. So that's great prototype to get started. Now that's where it sort of begins to end. What Figma Make does, it gives you the first instance of your prototype that you can use to visualize and to ideate or share with your clients, so that before you begin creating a full-fledged design, you can identify as to what direction you really want to take. I can make more changes to this design. If I wanted to make it dark, I can just write the prompt in Figma Make and make it darker version as well. Let's see the mobile version, how it looks on the mobile. To do that, I'm going to click this icon which says mobile preview. So when I do that, it's going to shrink to the mobile. The arrows are clickable, but it does not have the bullets as I wanted. And then for the habits, it's also not scrollable. By using my trackpad left and right, this is not working. And of course, for the notification, I wanted them to be in carousel as well. But that's fine for now because that's just the first iteration in literally less than 2 minutes. In ideal scenario, this would take you a lot of time. When I say a lot of time, it would take you weeks or almost 2 to 3 weeks just to come up with basic prototype. And most importantly, this is also coded for you. Currently, we are in the preview tab. If I click on code, you can see the exact code that makes this prototype. This entire code is a React code. You can download it by clicking this button which says download code. When I click it, it's going to ask me the location as to where I want to download it. So I can select any location and download it, but I don't want to do that. Let's just cancel it. Another thing is that you can also preview this design in a full screen by clicking this button. It's going to open a separate tab so that you can preview the design without any distractions. Let's go back to our project. You can also publish this design to the web, but we'll see that later in our next landing page design. One thing I want to tell you is that Figma just added this button which says copy design. Previously, what used to happen when you created any project or prototype in Figma, you would only be able to see the code variant. You would not be able to transfer your designs into Figma Canvas or Figma design file. But by clicking this button, you will be able to copy this design and work on it to design it further in your Figma design file. However, the catch is this feature is a paid feature. When I click that button and press copy design, you can see it's asking me to buy a professional version. If you're in professional version, you can simply copy this design into your Figma design file and start expanding on it. Now let's create another Figma project for our local gym. Press add file and select Figma Make. The reason I'm showing you these two variants of different types of designs is so that you can see the complexity of designs it is capable of. If you're working with an app design company or a startup company, you can use Figma Make to ideate on your initial prototypes to share with stakeholders or within the team. Or if you're working as a freelancer and you want to share initial designs without much effort with your clients, Figma Make also helps you in this regard. So now I'm going to give it a prompt to create me a landing page for the local gym. Create me a landing page for a local gym. You can also give the name to the gym. The name of the gym is Energy Maniacs. Now let's define the structure. The first row is going to have a hero image with get started as a button and a no more button for more details. The hero image should reflect energy and enthusiasm with dark blue and yellow tones. The second row should be about the testimonials of the customers. In the third row, list the key features of the gym up to 8 features. The fourth row should communicate the location of the gym, and finally in the last row display a discount, a promotion with 30% discount for students. So you can see how much detail I'm adding, being as detailed as possible so that my design is as efficient as possible to the vision I have in mind. Now, when you're working with clients, you can ask them what you're looking for and then simply translate into a prompt that AI can understand to create designs for you. Let's press enter. Alright, our design is now ready. The hero image looks alright. It could be better. However, let's see what's below. What our members say. We have the testimonials as we wanted it. nicely structured, properly colored. Why choose Energy Maniacs? Great. It has highlighted key features as well with distinct color. And finally, the location. You can see the address, the hours, the map and contact details. And then finally, we have a discount of 30%. Of course, we could give more details so that it gives you a much more refined look as possible. Then again, the thing with AI is that you need to repeat certain prompts again and again so that you get the right answer, and that takes a lot of time. And this is where most of the limitation with AI tools is. It's just not Figma Make, it's just every other AI tool. And the second thing is, it only gives you one page at a time. So if you have to make the entire experience, you will have to code or design the entire experience yourself. So people, those who are saying that AI is going to replace designers, and that's not happening quite soon. When we say quite soon, would be difficult to predict, but at the end of the day, we as designers connect human experience to the products we are designing. If you want to learn UX UI design, you can join my UX UI course where we learn entire user experience and user interface theory, and then use AI to connect our problem statement and finally creating the entire project in Figma. Anyway, so now let's publish this design so that we can share it with people that would be interested in it. For example, your clients or your colleague. To do that, click publish. To publish, you have to give it a title. Let's call it Energy Maniacs and click publish. It takes a little while to publish your site. Now it's ready. Click go to web. In the go to web, it's going to open the Chrome. Simply copy this link and then you can share it with anyone you want. However, another limitation is that you will have a Figma bar present here. And if you want to make some changes to it, you can click remix with Figma Make. I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Design Dreams for more UX and Figma tutorials. We'll see you in the next video.